If you've ever marveled at the extraordinary power of nature, been in awe of daring feats of human bravery, or simply craved an adrenaline rush from the comfort of your screen, you're in for a treat. These are the kind of moments that make you question the boundaries of what's possible, leaving you breathless and spellbound. In this video, we'll take you on a wild ride through the most incredible moments ever caught on camera. We will start with the story of the Austin Spirit. In 2013, the Austin was sailing under the banner of a company called Trans-Europa Ferries. Unfortunately, that same year, Trans-Europa declared bankruptcy, leaving them unable to pay their ferry workers. This financial crisis led to the decommissioning of the Austin and its subsequent journey to its final resting place in a Turkish scrapyard. The remarkable part of this story lies in the ferry's unconventional arrival at the scrapyard. On November 13th, the Austin Spirit made a dramatic entrance that could be described as nothing short of cinematic. The captain of the ship was tasked with an intricate maneuver, threading the needle between two massive ship husks. It was a high-stakes task that required precision and courage. The captain revved the engines, leaned on the horn, and executed a flawless beaching maneuver. The Austin Spirit, a colossal vessel, met its final destination with an impressive display, coming to rest on the Turkish scrapyard shores. The salvage yard in Aliağa, Turkey, is known for being populated with decommissioned ships, a haunting testament to the vessel's once glorious lives. Next up, we have a cargo ship accident in Toledo City. The cargo ship accident in Toledo City, Philippines, is a dramatic and harrowing incident that unfolded in June 2020, leaving a lasting impact on the local community and reminding us of the power and unpredictability of the sea. Toledo City is a coastal city in the central Philippines, known for its role in supplying power to the Visayas region. On that fateful day in June 2020, a cargo ship was en route to the city, carrying a substantial 18,000 tons of coal. The ship was on a mission vital to the region, and its arrival was eagerly anticipated. However, as the cargo ship approached the port, an unexpected and catastrophic event occurred. The ship's engine suddenly failed, leaving the vessel powerless and adrift. This loss of control was a nightmare scenario for the crew and the residents of Toledo City who were watching in disbelief. As the ship lost control, it veered off course and careened through a neighboring dock, smashing through a conveyor bridge. The impact was not only sudden and shocking, but also devastating. The incident, captured on video, shows the chaos that ensued as the massive cargo ship plowed through the jetty and the bridge that led to the facility. Next up is a parasailing mishap in Turkey. In June of 2020, a couple on vacation in Turkey decided to partake in the exhilarating adventure of parasailing. Their journey began with a soaring ascent that provided breathtaking views of the Turkish coast. Everything seemed to be going smoothly as they enjoyed the serenity of the open skies and the vast expanse of the sea. But as often happens, fate can take an unexpected turn. What started as a thrilling adventure swiftly transformed into a heart-pounding ordeal. Suddenly, something went terribly wrong. Whether it was a miscommunication between the motorboat driver and the sailboat captain or a technical failure is unclear, but it resulted in the parasailing line getting tangled with the sailboat's mast. The consequences of this mishap could have been disastrous. As the line got caught, it caused the parasailers to be pulled dangerously close to the sailboat. A terrifying and potentially life-threatening scenario unfolded before our eyes. This abrupt change in circumstances left the parasailers in a perilous situation, their lives hanging in the balance. Fortunately, the line snapped just in the nick of time, preventing a catastrophic collision between the parasailers and the sailboat. The couple, while shaken and likely terrified by the near tragedy, emerged from this harrowing ordeal unscathed. Next, we have landslide in Himachal Pradesh. The landslide in Himachal Pradesh in late August of 2017 was a catastrophic natural disaster that unfolded in the northern region of India. Himachal Pradesh, a state renowned for its stunning Himalayan landscapes, is no stranger to landslides due to its steep terrain and heavy monsoon rainfall. This particular event, however, had a profound impact on the state, leading to destruction, displacement, and loss of life. The trigger for the landslide was the relentless monsoon rains that lashed the region. Himachal Pradesh is highly prone to landslides due to the combination of steep slopes and loose soil, making it susceptible to erosion during heavy rainfall. In this instance, the continuous downpour caused the soil to become saturated, weakening the stability of the mountainsides. On August 20, 2017, the signs of an impending disaster began to manifest as small rocks and debris started to cascade down the slopes. These initial signs serve as a dire warning of the impending catastrophe. Local residents, with their smartphones in hand, captured these ominous moments, unaware of the scale of devastation that lay ahead. As the day progressed, the situation escalated dramatically. A massive section of the mountain gave way, triggering a full-fledged landslide. The sheer volume of rock, earth, and debris that came tumbling down was overwhelming. The landslide not only obstructed roadways and isolated villages, but also led to the destruction of several homes and buildings. The landslide did not discriminate. It caused extensive damage to infrastructure, including roads, bridges, and power lines. These crucial lifelines for the people of Himachal Pradesh were severed, leaving many communities stranded and without access to basic necessities. In some areas, the rising waters caused further destruction, amplifying the catastrophe's magnitude. Lastly, we have a touch-and-go landing at London Heathrow Airport. London Heathrow Airport, one of the world's major aviation hubs, handles a staggering number of flights daily. Amid the hustle and bustle of air traffic, pilots faced countless challenges, from adverse weather conditions to crowded runways. In February 2020, as a severe storm battered the airport, one such challenge presented itself. The video captures a commercial plane's approach to land at London Heathrow amidst turbulent weather. Strong crosswinds and gusty conditions made the landing attempt exceptionally tricky. Pilots were dealing with a situation where the wind was shifting and gusting at high speeds, creating an environment that demanded utmost focus and skill. However, in this scenario, rather than committing to a standard landing, the pilot decided to initiate a touch-and-go maneuver. This technique involves a pilot's decision to touch the plane down on the runway and then swiftly accelerate and take off again without coming to a full stop. The objective is to ensure the aircraft remains safe while avoiding a potentially dangerous landing due to adverse weather conditions. The video demonstrates the incredible level of serenity and competence shown by the pilot. The force of the crosswinds becomes more obvious when the airplane begins its descent and makes contact with the runway. The plane touches down gently on the asphalt for a split second before, with remarkable promptness and accuracy, powering up its engines and resuming its ascent into the atmosphere. As the aircraft begins to climb, the engines start to roar to life, and the landing gear is retracted. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more astounding content. And remember, life is full of moments waiting to be caught on camera, so make sure you're ready to capture your own extraordinary experiences. Thanks for joining us on this adventure, and until next time, stay curious, stay amazed, and keep your cameras rolling.